How many times has this happened to you? You find yourself tirelessly working on a fence that you've been hammering at all day, a fence that you made to keep out intruders, only for one of them to come in and then beat you up and you cry like a little baby. If this has happened to you before, fear not, because there is now a solution. Introducing Wattson. With Wattson, you can create new fences instantaneously that are electrical, and they will kill all intruders that try to even come through. So try Wattson today, because Wattson is a good thought, son. Wattson's real name is Natalie Paquette. She is the daughter of the game's lead electrical engineer, and she's French. Oui, oui. She was always distracted as a kid, but studying electricity grounded her. Get it? It's a pun. Eventually, she became an electrical engineer, and even designed the containment ring herself. Now, she fights in the arena that she helped build. When Wattson was announced for Apex, a lot of new awesome things were also included with her. A brand new season, and a lot of amazing changes to Apex Legends. There's whole new areas, dragons dropping loot, He's dropping. And dinosaurs squishing anybody dumb enough to let them step on them. Guns that were okay before are broken now, with new attachments like disruptor ammo for the alternator. Shredded that guy. You should use the alternator now before they nerf it, I'm just saying. Even the Mozambique, the once worst gun in the game, can actually kill.
He's trying to finish.
Oh my god, it did 100 damage! The Mozambique's great! Oh my god, the Mozambique's powerful! I knocked one of the Mozambique is so strong! Dude, the Mozambique! Plus, they added a brand new weapon, the L-Star, a gold gun that comes from drops and it shreds enemies. With the L-Star! Oh, win with the L-Star, bro!
There it is!
They also have a ranked mode, finally. But I'm glad that the battle pass has improved drastically. It went from pretty bad before in season 1 to decent, adding better loot like jump emotes that Fortnite will inevitably steal, crafting materials, and now weekly and daily challenges, thank God. I guess you can say that I'm a bit shocked. Well, that's Wattson and all the new things that came with her. But now that you know who she is, let's learn how to play her, shall we? Wattson's first ability is perimeter security. You can connect nodes to create electrical fences that damage and slow down enemies. You can use 4 at a time and they will slowly charge. Use them to block entrances to stop enemies from flanking you. You can create protection for you to safely resurrect a teammate. Block doors to force enemies to take an alternate route or risk electrocution. Even after you die, they will stay up. See, these fences, they're loyal. Even in the beginning, if you have no guns, you should be using these fences as a weapon. In general, the fences are just great for blocking out an area as a zoning tool. Because most people, they're not going to just walk right into it, but it is good for getting people to just take a different route. But they can be broken, so place the nodes wisely. You can break the nodes like this. One thing that's really cool is that if anybody crosses your fence, you'll be notified, even if you're across the map. It's kind of like how Mirage gets notified if anybody shoots his decoy.
The big one.
You gave me the big one. Oh, I heard someone with electric fences. My electric fences hurt someone over there.
Yeah, that's a long way away. That's a long way away, though.
I didn't realize that it indicates where they were. They're over there.
Or...
You could if you want to. If you want to.
I have a portal.
Portal up. Wattson's passive is Spark of Genius, which make it so ultimate accelerants instantly give Wattson her ultimate. So even if you're at 8%, it gives you that ult on the spot. What is her ultimate though? Well, I'm glad you asked. Her ultimate is the Interception Pylon. This pylon stops incoming ordinances like Gibby or Bangalore's ultimate, as well as grenade spam, and it slowly repairs shields of all teammates in its radius. I believe it also helps enemies as well, so don't get them near it. For Wattson, it charges your fences even quicker, so you can put a lot of fences up at once. Use it to protect you from the grenade spam so you can get a clutch revive off. Oh, no! Got him up! When you see the red smoke of a Bangalore ultimate, whip it out and protect your team from incoming rockets. However, if the rockets are already there, it won't stop them. you noob. It's my time to ult.
This is your time.
Ah!
You blew it.
Oh, it doesn't protect you afterwards? That's kind of good to know. You can stack a bunch of Wattson ults near each other to give your team more shields. The ultimate can also make for some good cover in fights, but it can be destroyed pretty easily. Just don't be a dingus and accidentally block your teammates. What's up, coming in?
Stuck. Your ultimate block. Your ultimate block. You
noob. Since it has been less than a week since Wattson has come out, I am definitely the greatest Wattson out there with probably the most kills already. Shoot, that guy has 200 kills already? Oh my god. So you should not be taking these pro tips lightly. Number 1. Wattson is the queen of camping and pairs well with the king of camping, Caustic. And what do Caustic mains love? The bunker. So in the beginning, if you have a Caustic main with you, try setting up in the bunker for some easy kills right in the beginning. Or in the late game, set up in the bunker to ensure your victory. But they can't follow us.
You're looking at doors.
Okay, they're breaking. They're coming in the bunker.
Are they?
Yeah, they just broke a bunch of my nodes. They broke all my nodes.
Tossing a grenade.
They're touching. I'm going in. He's weak. Assist? Just know Caustic plus Wattson plus bunker equals a fun time. For you, not for the enemies, because it's going to be annoying. Tip number 2. If the zone is getting small enough, use your ability to block all entry points so that you can camp an area out and force enemies to be stuck in the open. This works surprisingly well. If the zone is ending in a certain building, claim that building first, block it all off with your fences, and then watch as these poor people are stuck outside and have to lose. She's weak. Put another ultimate down.
He's one. He's outside. He's one, man. Hit him. Thank you.
Number 3. Since ultimate accelerants are extremely powerful for Wattson, you're going to want to make space in your inventory to carry a couple extra. So I would recommend using a wingman. Why? Because a wingman doesn't require that much ammo and is a solid gun at all ranges. Having a combination of a wingman and a peacekeeper with not too much ammo on the side allows for you to make a lot of space for all your healing and for ultimate accelerants on the side. You're going to want to have that ultimate up as much as possible. And tip number 4, Wattson and Lifeline pair very well together because one heals regular health and the other heals shields. So if you have both of these as your teammates, you don't have to carry as much healing. I saw a Reddit post called "When the New Girl Gets All the Attention," so this is what happens if you pick both Wattson and Lifeline. Unfortunately, her kit is not the strongest kit in this game. Don't get me wrong, there are uses for it, but for the most part, she is mostly just good for zoning. Unlike Caustic, she can't really hide her traps. People will rarely get damaged by it. If they do, it's not even that much damage. It only takes like 10 or 14 damage at a time from you, which is not that much. So if she ever got a buff one day, it might be to buff the amount of damage the electric fence does, because it's pretty hard to even get electrocuted by it in the first place. And in general, her kit really relies on her getting her ultimate as quickly as possible, to the point where her ultimate doesn't really feel like an ultimate but more like a second ability. It would be nice for her to have maybe an additional ability on top of this, because right now her kit just seems a bit underwhelming. So in terms of viability, I don't think she's that good right now. She's one of the lower ranked legends for me. And in terms of difficulty, I would honestly say that she's pretty hard to play, especially for noobs. But what do you guys think? Do you think she's actually broken? Do you think she needs nerfs actually? Or do you think she needs buffs like I do? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, where I'll be streaming a lot more Apex Legends every week. If you want to see some actual pro gameplay in action, definitely come to my Twitch stream, because I'm definitely the greatest player of all time. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Apparently the city has ordered me to get rid of my electric fence because it's killing coyotes. So, I'll catch you later, you noob.
Alex.
You should have had you.
Damn, brother.
That's really good. Yeah. Also, Marcus has that.
Hey, were you in the performing arts?
Can I get up now? Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
Stay down. This is behind the scenes.